Good morning. Uh, good afternoon. Good evening, guys. Back. Gotta knock this one out real quick. Gotta go somewhere. But, serious question. Guys, have you ever thought about killing your boyfriend or girlfriend, wife or husband? We all have pretty normal thought. Apparently, this guy is the only one who actually went and did it, though. Uh, Today we're gonna be watching this Colorado family here. Apparently this guy was catfishing his wife for months. She found out and he went ahead and he killed her. So let's see what this is about. Mouse? What's up, bro? One second. One second, guys. So, my mouse died, bro, but I don't know what the fuck. I had it plugged in. Should turn on now. Bro, usually if I just plug it in, it'll still work, bro. What the fuck is going on? Alright, well, let me just let it sit for a bit and I will be back. Alright. Bro, we're back in business. Alright. We're back. Mouse is charged. Let's fucking finish the video, man. So, again, Colorado man killed his wife after catfishing her for months. Let's see what it's about.
It's December 14th.
Hold on.
(2023) in Broomfield, Colorado, where an officer responds to a home for a wellness check after a husband, get this, said he grew concerned over his wife's not responding to a text.
Hello.
Oh, I was just, I'm their neighbor, and they called me. Like, can you go see if she'll answer the
Oh, yeah, he sent us as well, so.
Yeah, I'm like, I go, my house is right
Just next door?
in front of
Okay.
you. All right, well, you got this.
Alrighty, man. Appreciate it.
Wait, so the wife doesn't live with the husband? I'm confused. So if he called the police for them to come over and do a wellness check on his wife, and she didn't respond to a text message, he's either out of state or he doesn't live there. Because the neighbor was there also.
The officer finds a neighbor at the door, who investigators would later learn was called by the same man to check on his spouse.
(151) send medical, and 110. I need a 4th entry. I got a female down in the garage.
Whoa.
You heard that right. The officer spots a woman unresponsive on the ground in the garage and takes action. Once inside, investigators find the caller's wife, Christine Krug, beaten and stabbed to death. Next, we catch up with that concerned husband as he arrives at the scene. Police identify the man seen here as 44-year-old Daniel Krug, the victim's spouse of over 20 years.
Wait, so he said he seen her this morning. So that means okay, we know he killed her, right? So that means he had to kill her, go to work, send a text message, fake like he didn't get a response, and so now I'm gonna send over the cops for a wellness check. So this whole thing is part of his plan. So let's see how far into his plan do the cops start to get like, yo. Usually they always look at the spouse first. But I'm wondering if they actually falling for this shit.
Let's rewind about a month earlier, when the victim alerted authorities about an alleged longtime stalker who she says recently cranked up the heat.
All right. When did he pop back up?
So, first text message was back in October.
Okay.
Just threats.
Just out of nowhere?
Yes.
Just
He
pop
does
back?
this. He does
Okay.
this, and he's been doing it for over 20 years.
Okay. So this is, so,
This is the first time it's this violent and
Okay.
aggressive. Normally it's hey, how's it go?
okay.
Nope. So the last contact was, I'm guessing, more than 5 years ago, just because it was I had a Facebook account at the time, and I don't have that, and haven't had it since pre-pandemic, so
Okay.
easily, like, wonder how many years before that. Yeah, no, completely out of the blue, and not engaging at all, so there's absolutely no response from me.
Okay.
And he's still going. The in-person stuff that's scaring the crap out of me, and why I logged this, was starting since last Tuesday, and it's been almost every day since.
Okay.
I've gotten a few days break.
So I wonder if she was actually. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking maybe the guy, her husband, was catfishing her to see if she would cheat on him, and then she actually was cheating on him, and then he got so mad one time, or he finally just had enough, and then he killed her. But she's saying like it was a stalker. So I wonder if she never cheated on him. He was catfishing her, sending her a bunch of messages. She wasn't responding. I wonder why she ain't blocked the nigga though. And then now she's calling the police like, yo, I got a stalker.
And
And it's always been text message, or has it been
and emails.
email? Okay.
And he's changing his phone number every single time he text messages me too.
Okay, so
Christelle
she is
explains
blocked.
that an ex-boyfriend from over 2 decades ago who
All right, let's check this out. Tuesday, October 3rd. Are you there? You should say yes when I offer pity, something, whatever. Saw your pics. You got a fat. Bet your losing husband won't. Hey, he don't deserve you. You know it. He don't satisfy you. That's why you keep all your on the side. You a dirty slut. I know how to satisfy you. Admit no one satisfied you since me. I see you flirting with waiters, almost begging for. Alright. So, dude. Seems like the husband is like, I don't know, what kind of situation is this? I see you flirting with waiters, almost begging for sex, licking your lips. So on the receiving end, she's like, dude, this guy is everywhere, stalking me. I don't know who he is. I don't know how he knows everything that's going on. But a particular line that caught me, I'm not going to read all of this, but he said, he don't satisfy you. That's why you keep all your blank boys on the side. I'm guessing he said fuck boys on the side. So maybe she was cheating on him, but not with him. I mean, he's catfishing her as her husband. So maybe she wasn't responding to his catfish attempt, but he already knew that she was cheating on him. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Let's see.
she says has periodically contacted her over the years, suddenly popped up again. But this time, things were different. The soon-to-be victim describes explicit text messages and emails that grew to be threatening in nature, alongside inappropriate pictures too graphic to show. Next, investigators invite the couple to the police
Wait. Did they
station to
say
get
that
more
she
details.
sent pictures? Let me hear that again.
Next, investigators describes explicit text messages and emails that grew to be threatening in nature, alongside inappropriate pictures too graphic to show.
Okay, it didn't say.
Next, investigators invite the couple to the police station to get more details on the alleged stalking after they said a cryptic photo of Dang of heading into work was sent to Chris Steele's email.
Okay. This is your husband. Drives like a slow old lady. Can't believe you want to suck his. Bro, this nigga is dissing himself, bro. You know how fucking crazy this is, bro? This nigga is dissing himself.
So anyway, that made me go, is this his number? Where is he right now? What kind of car is he, like this was alarming. He's never said this kind of stuff to me before, so whatever. And the fact that it went so emotional is like, something's really wrong here. Then things go dark, right? And this is when I then contact you guys, because this now is escalating. This is not just threats against me, it's threats against my husband. He contacts me, and you'll see in my little log that this is an email address he contacts me now from more like he actually reuses it. But he is now showing that picture that day. There's snow on the ground. My husband had only gone into work on that Tuesday for Halloween.
Okay. I'm guessing that it was creepy, but not real. You know, but lots of people are jerks online. Sure. Other than that, I'm sure she has mentioned to you that she and I are going through a rough patch, kind of on the rocks.
So he's trying to throw them off the trail because he knows he's catfishing them. So he's like, man, this shit is probably some bullshit. You guys don't have to look into it too much, so he can keep doing this thing.
Probably didn't seem that pressing until it was.
Daniel made some disturbing comments, calling the alleged stalking, quote, creepy and not real, before revealing his marriage was, quote, on the rocks.
Fortunately, even though my husband has a camera in his car, he did not see anybody.
Sure.
And then unfortunately lost all the video because he didn't save it. So.
Yeah. She didn't want me to panic, so she didn't share all of the details of the log. And so, as I got all of the details, my panic level has gone considerably higher. Not now, because I'm in a police station. Sure. And honestly, this is the safest I've felt since Monday at lunch.
So anyway, just a lot of
Bro, this guy's a fucking
very
character,
sexually
bro.
explicit, very graphic, very just like poke the bear kind of thing. And then,
Yo, the wife is all in, bro. Like, she has her glasses, her fucking pen, hands on the knees. She's sitting up. She's all in on trying to find this nigga. And, like, the husband's, like, just, like,
Monday at lunch.
fucking out. Like, he's...
my husband did see these, like definitely this message, so he very much still remembers that if you ever need someone to corroborate that they saw it, but I don't know how credible of a witness someone that my husband would be, but...
Yes and no, but...
Yeah.
So what am I doing? I'm panicking. And I'm doing a shit job of protecting my wife. As bad as I am, I care more about her safety.
Yeah. Oh, I can understand that 100%.
I'm sorry for this. We're a mask around the kids.
Absolutely. I'm sorry.
Unfortunately, like, because this is now, like, so distracting and so constant, and it just, like, anytime my phone buzzes, I'm just like, like, I don't know what's coming my direction.
That takes us back to December, where Daniel is caught on a surveillance camera, casually walking into work and waving at a security guard, moments before calling police.
Quick question, guys. I wonder if with this video, I'm gonna try to finish the entire video. But on a serious note, should I, when I'm doing these videos, I want to know, should I finish the video, finish the entirety of the videos? I know sometimes it gets a little bit repetitive with, you know, some of the details and things that we just want to skip. Should I leave it up to you guys to skip that? Or should I just cut the video short? Or should I just be finishing these videos? I think I'm going to try finishing this video and try a couple videos after that. And then see how it goes. But I just wonder if the videos are just too short. Since I'm posting only once a day, should I make longer videos? You know, it's just a thought.
Hi there. My name is Dan Krug. I don't think this is an emergency, but this feels really weird.
Okay.
My wife isn't responding.
Well, he wasn't waving at the security camera. He was waving at the guy at the security desk.
Waving at a security guard moments
Oh,
before
he said
calling
security
police.
guard.
From Field Dispatchers meeting.
Okay.
Hi there. My name is Dan Krug. I don't think this is an emergency, but this feels really weird.
Okay.
My wife isn't responding to text messages or phone calls.
Okay.
And we've had threats against us. We have both been targeted by a stalker.
Okay.
Threats have been made against my life.
Okay.
And threatening to like kidnap her, which is why I'm
Yeah.
nervous that she's not answering me.
Yeah.
I didn't protect her. I was the person who attacked her. She had it.
Bro, like, this nigga is not, first of all, bro. I don't even know if this is fucked up saying it, but he killed her, so I'ma just say it. Bro, he's not even fucking crying, bro. Like, look at this fake ass cry, bro. Come on, this is a fake ass fucking cry, bro. It's not a real cry, bro. I know everybody cry different, but to me, bro, this is a fucking fake cry. Instantly, I'm calling that shit out, bro.
Daniel is escorted to the police station where detectives have plenty of questions for him.
Like me, bro, if I come home, bro, and my wife, God forbid, with every bone in my body is killed, dude, if I'm gonna cry, first of all, we finding that nigga. Right now, we find that nigga. But second, if I'm gonna cry, bro, what? Let me not even say that, bro, because I don't even want to think about the situation. Maybe I'm tripping. I don't even want to put myself in that situation, so. It just pisses me off because I know he acting, bro. Like, look how he's acting, bro. Like, this looks like somebody said, all right, action. Now pretend you're sad your wife is dead. Like,
I appreciate you. I did what you said. I didn't protect her. It's not your fault. I was supposed to protect her. She was rushing me out the door. I was Greenfield. I was leaving. She told me I had to go because she had a meeting. She was rushing me, and I went. She sent tissue, but she texted me asking me to pick up. So I canceled or skipped my my CFO meeting, so I could get, and I left her for this.
and you couldn't get a hold of her, she sent you that text. And that's as much contact as you had with her today. And I panicked when the check marks weren't there.
So guys, this is like this. What I'm noticing right here is this is an interrogation. First of all, they're trying to get information on what's going on, which is what they're supposed to do. But he don't even realize that. I wonder if it raises flags by saying you're not going to talk to them, because right now he could be giving up information that could be used against him. I mean, he did do it. So I wonder if it raises any flags if he's like, guys, I don't want to talk to you. I'm not going to answer any questions. I'm not going to answer any questions, because, I mean, that is the best thing he could do right now, knowing that he killed his wife, is to not answer any questions. But, I mean, he's in a... I guess he doesn't feel like he's in that point yet where he's being interrogated, because he's on like a comfy couch, you know what I mean? Like, he's not handcuffed, you know, they didn't drag him in there. Like, this guy's sitting all close and friendly, so he probably thinks like, oh, this is not recorded, this is not part of them building a case on me. But me sitting here watching this, I know, look at this guy over here, he's definitely like logging what the hell he's saying, you know, and this guy's playing like friendly, you know, I care, which he probably, I don't know if at this point they suspect him or not, but I gotta imagine that they are trying to pull the information out of him, because he has to be treated as if, you know, he's a possible suspect of the crime.
What do the check marks mean?
Daniel tells his initial story to investigators, saying his wife allegedly rushed him out the door before texting him about the kids shortly before the attack. Prosecutors would later allege that Daniel sent himself the message from his wife's phone in a suspected alibi attempt. That's when he said he noticed she hadn't read the text and panicked before calling police and a neighbor.
Well, you mentioned earlier that she didn't tell you about something kicks. Which one was that?
Kickman.
Kickman.
That's what we call a stalker. Doesn't deserve
Okay, Midge
came up with Kickman because
I remember having a
all
conversation.
day he's gonna kick his ass.
Daniel now explains the family nicknamed the alleged stalker Kickman before one detective decides it's time to read him his rights. Let's see what he has to say.
We just now need to talk about your rights so we can proceed with getting the answers.
Okay, see what I'm saying? So they already knew when they were talking to him that this guy is moving a little off, and this is us trying to pull some information out of him so we could, you know, treat him as a suspect, which they, you know, they ought to do. And so now I don't know if what the answers they got before is gonna count, because they haven't read him his rights yet. I don't know the technicalities there, but now they're gonna read him his rights, because they're really gonna try to dig in deep and kind of close this
That we
thing out.
both want.
Yeah. I have two different voices going through my head right now. I have my brother. Yeah, I've mentioned him. He's the sheriff's lieutenant. And I have his voice saying, talk to the police. And in typical cop fashion, he married a prosecutor. So I had Lynn's voice in my head going, get a lawyer.
Daniel ultimately agrees to talk for
He knows he's in trouble. He just brought it up. Get that lawyer, bro.
now, but one detective digs in for further details.
I just want to... What caused the, I guess, anxiety or panic as to why it was so concerning that she didn't respond?
It was a really specific question about a time impacting the kids. That's something she will always respond right away on. And then, other than that, that was enough for me. That felt weird.
All right, quick question. What do you guys think how he should be reacting right now? I mean, to me, in this situation, bro, he's not reacting as somebody who cares that their wife just died. I just can't go over the fact that he's just sitting there, chilled, hand between his lap, hand on his cheek. He should be enraged, and I think this is what's setting off the red flags in the detective's eyes, is that this guy is just too chill. He should be fucking enraged that they're questioning him. He should be enraged that he's here right now. He should be so mad trying to find this guy. Like, he should be on level 11 right now, and he's just way too calm, and I think that's what the detectives are like, yo, something's off about this guy. If you made it this far into the video, make sure you hit that like button. It supports the channel, it supports me, and I really like making these videos. So make sure you hit the like button, make sure you hit the subscribe button, and drop a comment and let me know what you think, bro. Is this guy reacting like somebody who lost his wife? Do people act like this? I don't know. But do people act like this, or is this normal behavior, or is everyone different? I don't know. What is it? Because this guy, to me, I'm like, yo, if I was a detective, I already know this guy has something to do with it. Look how he's acting, bro. He's too fucking chill.
It hurt me that she didn't tell me about the stalker when it started, but she brought me in right away once he sent her a picture of me. And at that point, she brought me fully up to speed, and I saw the horrible messages. I saw the ad, all that crap. And that's when she and I started working on game plans. Again, what do we do to protect family, to protect the kids, define your threat level. She had a gun. She was armed. I don't want lethal items. We didn't let each other kind of be alone anywhere. Had to take dogs for a walk or dog for walks. We would do that together.
So it almost sounds like all this kind of maybe even brought you guys closer, not maybe emotionally closer, but you guys were physically sort of working on things besides your kids.
There was a
mutual...
Yeah, there was... Over the course of November, there was a better team feel.
Okay.
We respond to crisis.
Right.
And I told her at that point, I told her I didn't want to die for someone who didn't care about me anymore.
That's really hard.
And I told her I wanted uniforms.
And how does she take that?
Angry. Obviously. Mostly anger that I said it now, with everything else going on. So, she said she didn't want to talk about it until all of this.
Alright guys, really quick, because I think my camera may be blocking, let me move it. Let me move myself down here. Alright, that should be better. I don't want the camera to be blocking.
Then he got quiet, and we just kind of sat in that. I want a divorce.
Okay.
I have loved her every choice.
Man, guy is trying his hardest to be an actor right now. I can't get over it.
I was hurting when I said that.
Bro, I watch too many movies.
What I wanted was her to say she cared about me. She did. What's his name? The other detective said that the cameras were turned off. That shouldn't happen. The only way that the cameras can be turned off is through the app. One of us has to hit the button.
According to an arrest affidavit, multiple home surveillance cameras were not recording at the time of the incident, while another was found covered in blue painter's tape.
He said they were turned off, and one of them looks like it has something on it. So, in my brain, I'm thinking someone made a move against her.
Obviously. Nigga, she's dead. Obviously, bro. I know he killed her, but like, I'm just saying, bro, like, he's trying his hardest to pretend this is just so sad.
So in my brain, the story that I have is someone came to the door. Maybe she went outside to get a package, and they must have come in. And she said hi, or she's strong. She would have fought.
And why do you say that? Have you guys fought before, or you just know though? Okay.
I know her.
Okay.
She refuses to be a victim. I don't.
Okay. So, I mean, who do you think killed her?
I think it's Hickman. I think it's...
Okay.
I'm sorry, that's the first time I really said that.
I'm sorry to... Well, that's what happened, and that's why we're taking this so seriously.
Now, Daniel again points the finger at the alleged stalker when investigators reveal some conflicting information.
Alright, now we're gonna get into it, man. They're supposed to be getting on his ass now.
What if I told you that we had already spoken with him? There's no way that he was in town today.
I have nothing.
Wait. What did he say? It sounds like he said, what if I told you that we've already spoken to him and he said he's not in town today? But he's supposedly Kickman, so let me see.
I have nothing.
We had already spoken with him. There's no way that he was in town today.
I have nothing. And I'm terrified to bring my children home.
The Gmail account, the Kickman account that you guys initially received with the photo of you in it, and the phone number, those originated through their IP addresses at your office.
Doesn't make any sense. Well, he took the photo of me at my office.
He's that right there. He's defending Kickman. That's a red flag. He's defending Kickman.
Right. But both of those accounts originated from IP addresses that was back to your office.
I don't know what to do with that. There are Wi-Fi access throughout the facility for employees, and there's public Wi-Fi access throughout the entire facility. And we literally post the passwords in every single meeting room.
Okay.
Okay. Because I guess the biggest concern. It's just the timing of everything that.
I think right there that was a huge red flag, huge dead giveaway that he had something to do with it. If I an investigator and I'm sitting down doing this interview, I would just be thinking like, why are you defending how Kickman could have your office IP address? You're already thinking as if they're targeting you when you're defending. What you should have done was start thinking, what are you saying? Could this be one of my coworkers? Like if you are, if somebody's telling you like, yo, somebody from your IP address at your office is the one that's stalking you, your first thought should be, yo, somebody from my job is stalking me? It shouldn't be, oh, well, it's probably because our Wi-Fi is here, or we have public Wi-Fi, or we got this, right? That huge dead giveaway. I think he fucked up royally right there, and that's what kind of got him caught. If anything didn't get him caught before, that was it right there.
It just doesn't quite make sense to have somebody create an account, take a photo, and then immediately send it off, and then the account is no longer being used.
None of this makes any sense.
Things are certainly pointing in one direction right now. So I'm gonna throw this idea out there, right? You know he has reached out to her in the past, a number of times.
She's been very open about that, yes.
Right. The last time was 2016-ish. He had asked her at one point if she wanted to have sex.
I think he's approached her multiple times.
Right?
Okay, well, he just said something. He said that he messaged her and she wanted to have sex. So that means this could have been motivation because she's basically ready to cheat on him with this quote-unquote kickman. So let me make sure that's what I heard.
About that, yes.
Right. The last time was 2016-ish. He had asked her at one point if she wanted to have sex.
I think he's approached her multiple times.
Right? So this next time, if there's any bit of question about infidelity, whether it's with or anybody else, we might create an account to see if we can create a facade or see if Christine's actually interested in me. So we ask her and push the bounds a little bit and see if that will confirm our suspicions of infidelity. You don't get the response and the openness you once did for about 28 days, from October 2nd to October 31st. So you amp it up a little bit. Send a photo of yourself to her, an account you create.
Oh, shit. So they just laying it all on him. They not playing no games. They done with the bullshit. They laying it all on him. They basically saying, look, we think it's you, nigga. This is how it's you, nigga. And he's sitting there realizing like, damn, bro, my plan shitty. How the fuck did they find it?
Maybe this started out the way that it was recorded and then maybe it turned into something different.
Because that would suggest that I would put my children through this.
But I think ultimately what happened today would bring you the closest to your children that you've probably ever been in your mind.
There has to be someone
That was able to turn off the cameras, that was able to access a password-protected system to turn off cameras, that was able to use your IP address from your work to create accounts, to send messages and photos, to act as a stalking suspect. Well, tell me. Help me make sense of it.
I don't know, I'm not the one who does this. I'm analytical at work, and I read
and write fiction at home. I don't do crime drama. I don't know what it is. It's, if you're adamant that it's not Kickman, then there has to be some.
Kickman is 6.5 hour drive from here. There's no way you could have made that drive. If you flew, we would have record of that. That doesn't show up on any sort of flight record through the FBI, DEA, Homeland Security, anything like that. And then, in fact, he was contacted in his house, severely intoxicated.
Okay, so Kickman is a real person. It's not like a made-up person. So I'm a little bit confused right now, but it sounds like Kickman is a real person that was probably sending a message before, and then he took on the catfish role and tried to act like he was Kickman or whatever, or something like that, because he said they visited Kickman's house and he was drunk, and they would have records of Kickman flying, and Kickman is 6 hours away, so he has to be a real person, but I don't know.
Let's join officers more than 8 hours away in Eagle Mountain, Utah, where they catch up with the man who Daniel claimed to be responsible for the crime.
I'm going to ask you a couple names to see if you recognize any names.
Okay.
Have you ever heard of the name Crystal Krug? She may have been Grimsrod when you knew her.
Yeah.
And do you know a Daniel Krug?
No.
No? How do you know Crystal?
She was an ex-girlfriend.
She's an ex-girlfriend? How long's the ex? Like how long ago?
1999.
Oh, so like a long while ago.
She was my very first girlfriend ever.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
When was the last time you talked to Crystal? Has it been a minute?
It's been a minute, yeah.
Like since you moved from...
Yeah.
Yeah. So that would have been, what, back in 2014?
Yeah.
The ex was definitively ruled out after investigators said he had a verified alibi and no evidence to show he had traveled.
All this time that we've been looking for him, for the protection order, and you just found him today, like that.
Because I've been looking at you, but I've been waiting for these records to come back.
We've been chasing the wrong dog.
Am I under arrest? Is it? It sounds like you're accusing me.
We have a lot of information that points your direction, and we were hoping that you could provide a legitimate explanation of the...
No, bro. This man had no, I don't know, bro. He's over with. He's just, the whole time he's trying to defend himself, and he's not, getting mad. That was a dead giveaway. I think he fucked himself.
Then it wasn't me.
We have publicly available internet.
What would you say if we told you that other people you talk to that are close to your wife had expressed that she had maybe told them that she suspected you of having...
She said that right to my face.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. They did a good job of making them feel comfortable to open up. I mean, they got tissues here. This guy has a whole fucking couch, a phone in here, a lamp. They got some decorations on the wall. You definitely wouldn't think this is an interrogation room. This is not the typical interrogation room, bro. We just gotta keep it a bean.
That she wanted to know if it was me. And I told her no.
But why would she suspect that? I don't understand how we take a leap from we haven't had a romantic relationship for a long time in our marriage to I suspect my husband is pretending to be my stalker. How does that happen? There's a missing explanation in there. There's a missing piece to that. I'd like to know what happened this morning. I'd like to know
Me too.
what caused you to get so upset to hurt your wife, because I believe that's what happened. I believe that you've been Because there's no other logical explanation.
I want to know what happened to her. Did she fight? Did she get shots above? Where was she in the house? So tell me. Did she fight? Did she get shots on? Where is she in the house?
We haven't been there to know. And there's only one person in this room that can tell us.
Oh man,
Detective
they got this
Consultant and I
man
have
cornered.
been here with you.
I think you know the answer to all those questions. I think you got confirmation or found out that she had a boyfriend this morning, or something happened that pissed you off, and you did something that you regret now because you can't go back. And you can't go back to, stalking her secretly, or pretending to be her stalker, or making plans, having cooperation with one another, although it's not romantic, having cooperation with one another to fight together against Kickman.
You have your theory. It is wrong. Please find the Bible. Is this the point where I'll whatever that checklist is, I say, I'll have it in front of you?
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, they
Daniel
gonna
asks
let
for
him
an
out?
attorney and ends the interview, but it's not long until we hear from him again.
I want you to find who did this. Because I don't. You don't believe that? Fine. Just don't stop looking elsewhere. Something. Okay? Find who did this. Are you married? With kids? Divorced? Red line yet? I don't care if you capture him. I just want the fucking pay. He took my children's mother for Christmas.
According to the Broomfield District Attorney, Daniel was accused of freeing Chris Steele's ex and carrying out an elaborate plan to cover up his crime. A jury later convicted Daniel of first-degree murder, stalking, and criminal impersonation. He was sentenced to life in prison.
Oh man, alright, GG's y'all. So he got cooked, he got big old elbow, big life in prison, man. He over it. To be honest, bro, he never stood a chance, bro. He's a horrible actor, and he's a fucked up individual for killing his wife, taking away his kid's mother, bro. He might be fucking cuckoo. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Besides that, I gotta go get to something. I'm out. Catch you guys in the next video tomorrow. But again, appreciate the love, man. Like, comment, subscribe. We out.